Hey, Tashi. Y'all, ooh, child, y'all better hurry up and tap in. I know y'all scrolling and trying to find somewhere to stop, but y'all, run. Y'all run. Run, 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 run. Cause, baby, boy, I gotta, ooh, child. Y'all tap on in, come on. Child, ooh, girl. But while we are waiting, hey Nell, hey Tashi, y'all, let's get this thing on the road, honey. Mm, 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 mm. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday, honey. We are back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to child. Mm. Oh, I cannot, I just can't. Y'all hurry up, tap on in, honey. Y'all come on, y'all come on. Y'all come on, share the live, y'all. Thumbs it up as you coming in. Y'all, first shift is, y'all know y'all in the house and ain't doing nothing sitting around. Y'all ain't doing nothing. It's about lunchtime too. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So come on in, share the live out. Share the live out, y'all. And come on in the house, honey. Old Tator. Tator, I got you mad over there, huh? Girl, I got you mad. It don't make no sense to be, unbothered and talking. Oh, well, thank you, thank you. To the little dirty little boy that bought the chicken tenders you was eating them with. Talking about he bought, girl, bye, you bought that mess at the grocery store. You're mad. Brandy got you over there, Perez, but baby, it's just commentary. And now ain't nobody tell you to go live. Okay? And this is the stuff that you show. If you get mad, sweetie, you know you're gonna go live and you're gonna be cussing and calling names. And if you're gonna be doing all that, sweetheart, don't go live and be doing the shit. You know we coming. You know it, honey, we coming. Girl, you know I'm stooping up. Okay? You know I'm over here adjusting the microphone. Cause you already know I'm an MC. You already know what time it is. Then we got them other channels. They coming too. They right behind. What? You know we are coming because we are family. I got all my sisters with me. Hey, hey, hey. We are family. Y'all, I am literally, honey, guess what? Bye, go in there. Coming there. Boop, bye. To the bleachers. We coming to the bleachers to sit with you. Psych. Psych your mama brain, like them kids used to say. But y'all, literally, y'all, I feel so petty right now. I feel so petty because when I do feel petty like this, boy, it's something. It's something when you can be petty and tell the truth at the same time. It is something because you got some of they pettiness. It only includes literally just saying stuff, making stuff up to make people laugh. No, no, no. When you petty and you literally can keep your commentary, truthful, keep your commentary truthful and still have a bitch bothered, still have a bitch throwing all kind of, what is that your clapback girl? Tasha said that's crazy if she fronts these men that we supposedly jealous of her about. Girl, they don't even find her good enough to take her out. They sit in her apartment and car in the that rusty rocket over there. They sit in there on her dime, hunch on top of her, then leave. Right, Tashi? Exactly. No, 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 no. How about this, y'all? Okay, y'all. So let me get started. Let me break this down to y'all. Right? Okay. So if anybody coming up in here, y'all got to go back and catch the replay. Do y'all know I was coming? Y'all see the thumbnail, right? You see the title? I sure was just gonna talk about that by itself. Ooh, but no, I got some other things to say. Before I jump into that, okay, I got some other things to say. How about this, honey? The darkness monster. Cause that's what you are. You a big darkness monster. Yeah. You remind me of that big purple thing that be on them fish tables. I'm talking about. You remind me of the darkness monster. She sitting in the dark, y'all, and she mad. Okay, she mad. She talking about she going off. She going off on people because they watching her. Why y'all motherfuckers watch? What y'all watch? I mean, just going off, girl. You know people is gonna watch. Girl, they gonna watch. They gonna talk. They gonna laugh. Okay. Talking about what? You know what I'm? Because you know my interest. What I'm interested in. I'm only interested in them people that's interested in me. Girl, let me tell you something. What people is interested in is your crazy act that you got going on. Okay, they interested in the drug abuse that clearly, and you know when you was doing your review of the laughing crab, she was high then too, y'all. She was high as a giraffe's damn titty nipples. Okay, she was high as damn hell. Period, honey. It was everywhere. Ooh, child, y'all. Stay tuned. Wait till we get to that, right? Okay, so men interested, honey. That's what the people interested in, boo boo. You ain't know. Or you did know, because I done told y'all I don't know how many times, and you stay listening. You don't miss a beat when it comes to my commentary. So I know you know. You know that you're not hot out here. You know that you're not. You know that you're not the shit. You know that you're not. But the only reason that you keep putting this stuff up is because you know that you'll get 1K. You know that you'll get 1K so that you can get a direct deposit. At this point, sweetheart, let's just be real. Let's just keep it real, okay? Okay, let's take off the mask for a minute. Let's just be all the way real. It's the watches that's girl that's literally keeping you afloat. Everybody making sure you eat. It's everybody. Okay? Now Bethany did her due diligence when she introduced you to everybody, because if it wasn't for her, you're nobody. Nobody would know you. If it was not for her, nobody would not know you. Okay, because you ain't doing anything. You're not sharing a message, a word. You're not your shoe game ain't up to par. You don't dress like where you stand out. Well, you do, because your dressing do stick out like a sore thumb with all them colors and patterns and stuff. Okay, period. So, but other than that, boo boo, you wouldn't know. You really wouldn't be nobody. So let's just keep it real. It ain't like you literally built yourself up from the ground and you organic with yours and you just come out here and you hot, you fire. No, somebody else Bethany molded you. Okay, molded you. You busted up out that bubble off of talking and biting her hand that fed you. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna say it again because you did. You bit the hand that fed you, and not once, boo. You kept biting it. Okay, you kept biting it. Remember the allegations that you put out here on Nate? Mm-hmm. Her husband. Remember all the names that you done called Bethany and her husband. Remember you done talked about her son's sexuality. Remember that? No, no, no. Yes, I'm going to talk about everything. Ooh, girl. Y'all, how about y'all? Y'all hold on 1 second. Okay. I thought so. Um, she was like, be down. Hey Scorpio. Hey Scorpio, happy Monday. She was like, yeah, be down. Y'all, I have never, ever, ever in my entire life heard the saying be down. I have never heard somebody say that. No, be down to what? Be what down? Can you explain that? This shit don't even make sense. Be down. So, y'all, then she want to go into, she was talking, I guess she was like subliminally call herself, talk about me. She was replying. She was literally, y'all, she was replying to me. And she was saying, yeah, because I got this motherfucker that she comes and she be looking for stuff to break down. Bitch, everybody know my breakdowns be the breakdown. Okay, can't nobody break it down like I can break it down. Period. Because I break it down real. I give it to the people like the people want it. I give it to them real. Real time. Like I done told y'all, like boom, I'm your girl upstairs, next door, down the hall. Okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. We talking about this year is 2025. We not talking about no 1960s, how shit went on back then. Scorpio said you always keep it real. Thank you, baby. You know that. I've been from day one and gonna continue till my last day on here. That's why a whole troop of bitches tried to put in 4 false strikes against me. Literally, had them people give me a China termination date. Literally, them people vindicated me. What? Flip flopped it. How they do? They overturned the verdict. Okay, like it's the court of law, y'all. Y'all know I can give it to you like that. Okay, if you want if you want me to talk a little corporate slang, I can. You want me to talk like I'm educated, I can. But I prefer to keep it real. I done told y'all I can take it to the block. I mean, period. We can go to the block. Okay, we can also go in the boardroom. It's your choice. I'm on what you on. Period. So y'all, she was like, oh yeah, did she come and she be looking for stuff to break? I got these motherfuckers. That's what she said. These motherfuckers looking for stuff to break down. But that's old. That's old news. That's old news. How long I been doing that? How long I been breaking it down? Now, everybody knows that when I came out here, okay, I kicked the door off the hinges, okay? Literally, I'm self-made. I don't have to have a panel that got 20 people up there and everybody ganging up on one person like a pack of hyenas. No, I don't have to do that. All I have to do is grab a seat and the nearest microphone and tell, hold up, let me get this, y'all. Somebody tag me in right quick. Period. Okay? Female Mayweather out here. I'm just saying. So, y'all, she said, because that's my mentality. Let me talk about your mentality for a minute. Because I have in the past. It's a little girl. You have a project chick, a little girl, never been out the hood. You know how they say you can take the hood out of some people, but you can't take people out the, however they say that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you got that type of mentality. Because every time you move, you're moving right back to the hood. That's why it took me, and I mean me alone. Me alone to say, well, I know she finna move. Shit, I know it's finna be off the chain. If she got 9 incomes coming in, oh, hell, I know she finna have heated floors. The wall, she finna have a knob where you can make the walls damn heat. That apartment finna be off the chain. But what does everybody keep saying? They keep seeing you in the hood. You keep bringing up your commentary. Your lives are saying everybody in here on crack. I go outside. It's syringes. Yeah, crack stuff. Paraphernalia. Wait, hold up. Pump. Let's pump the brakes, y'all. Bitch, you said this in the last couple of places you lived. And since them last couple of places, we done seen about 6 different men. Now, you ain't got no fun going on, no kind of nothing set up for you. You know what I'm saying? Where then you got all these incomes and, what's going on? What's the tea? What's the tea? Because it seems to me that you keep running back to the hood. You move from one bad condition. That's right, Scorpio. Very poor living conditions. You move from one bad living condition and you move in another dump. And then you get evicted out that dump because the people that own the place, yeah, you remember, let's keep it real. And there ain't nobody, come on, you had these people out here thinking that you was paying rent. Girl, I had to break it, literally, dissect that, over time, broke that down. Came down to, hey, y'all know Milwaukee, they got a big problem with squatting. Homegirl over there squatting. Why y'all think you got these doggone 20-inch curtains? That the curtains is so it's hot as hell outside or cold as hell outside. These damn curtains up, but they won't let no light come in like she a vampire. Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it. Then she went live one day and she literally let the cat out the bag, y'all, and almost choked on it. Yeah, y'all, I got the move. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's legal. I said, boom, there you go. I did the research. I literally told y'all, I said the day when somebody was knocking on the door, that's when she got that letter. The letter was telling her she had to go. It's 3 things that the people that own a house in Milwaukee, first of all, they have to give the person in there notice that they want them out their house. They just can't go kicking the door down and taking the law in their own hands. No. Period. So, y'all, all that commentary, y'all know I locked that up. It's, you're not going to be able to see it. So I encourage new people, hey, start right here, okay? Or just listening to other people. But my entire channel, why y'all not seeing the views like they was on point, okay, is because I'm not in the algorithm. My channel, most of the commentary, most of the videos is locked. I had to do that to protect me because they was coming for blood, okay? They put in them false strikes. They bragged and they bragged and they bragged. Oh, you gone, this, that, and the third. Before the verdict was even doggone said. And guess what? I came walking up out of a blazing fire, y'all. I know I had some bitches like, did y'all, what? She back? Hell yeah, bitch. What you thought? Hell yeah. Okay, shout out to YouTube. Okay, shout out to YouTube because, yeah, somebody told me that that's a rare action too. Okay, but you got to be chosen. You got to be chosen when you literally, a corporation like that, see that there is some value in what you're saying. They have to see that there is some value in my commentary. Y'all know how I say my message gonna get out there. It don't matter, you know. We talk about, we talk about things that can help. Okay, now you know your value. You know what you're talking about. It's valuable to somebody. I always tell y'all that there's somebody somewhere because this is a huge world, not just the city that you in. Okay, no. This is a huge world. My commentary, my message is going to reach somebody, and I always encourage y'all to share out the discussion. Share out the live. Somebody might could use it for real. Share this one out too, because they might could use this to catch up. They might could use this, honey. You know, because maybe they know somebody that's just like them. Scorpio said, yeah, over there living with infestations, crackheads, everything, dirt. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's the truth, y'all. It's the truth, okay? So we was talking about the mentality. Yeah. You have a little girl, especially you also got the mentality. How about telling these people about the ex? You know, the ex, the one that literally committed that horrific crime against that little 10-year-old little girl, and then you opened up your legs to him. Yeah, you rode the white horse. Had him all on YouTube. Yeah, let's talk about him. Did that bid, huh? The judges, yeah. His defense team couldn't get him out. He was such a coward, he didn't even show up to court. He couldn't face that little girl mama. He couldn't face that daddy, huh? Because he probably would have got beat down in court. I'm just saying, all right? So let's talk about your mentality. Because, I ain't heard nobody. I'm the only one that came out here that's literally done been woman enough, who wasn't scared. I'm out here the female Charleston White. Okay, talking big shit, and I'm doing it for the women. And I'm doing it for the women because I don't know a woman. I have never, ever in all my days met a woman who literally going to come out her mouth like you did, like she did, y'all. And, like, co-sign it, try to defend him. Girl, he's a pedo. He's a chemo. He's whatever. He's the bottom of the barrel type ninja. Okay, period, point blank. There is no what you trying to do. You're trying to doggone make it to it, convince all these women over here in this sector on YouTube that he a good man. Girl, bye. You live in doggone the Sunshine State. He way up whatever state he in. But he with another woman. But you riding around in his car. Tell me why is that? I had to tell y'all. Y'all know why? Because she's blackmailing him. He don't want everybody to know that he like children. He don't want people to know that. Okay? He's living. That's like another form of DL. Period. But she know that. I literally played the video for y'all where the girl recorded her saying, oh yeah, he went to prison for effing an 11-year-old. But we got an arrangement. Am I lying about that? Since I'm a lie teller, since I tell so many lies, huh? Girl, that's why I'm telling y'all, that's why y'all, it was the fake copyright strikes. That's why they abused the system. That's why they lied. Okay, that's why they sent that fake cease and desist letter on me. Okay, and speaking of that, y'all know I had to tell y'all newbies that's coming in, a cease and desist letter. She cannot afford that. Okay, period, point blank. She cannot afford that. An attorney sends that. An attorney will never send that through an email, y'all. Nobody in their mind. A cease and desist is what Tasha K received. Okay. Cardi B sent Tasha K a cease and desist. Cardi can do that. Now, come on, how we gonna line her up with Cardi B? Somebody make it make sense. The cease and desist that was sent to me was through email. And it took a whole nother subscriber, shout out to you because you know who you are, to screenshot that and like, brother, this is what was came. This is what Kai say. Who say what? Oh, word. Because I really, I don't be opening up my emails. I'm bad for that. Okay? Now, if it hit my spam box, I don't know. But I didn't receive it. They screenshotted it, sent it to me. Oh, girl. She received it. Right? The one that YouTube kicked out of here. The one that was really doing the bullying. Okay? See, they say, nah, the friend zone, nah, Kim she's not bullying. She's not harassing. She ain't doing none of that. But they did see, they must have thought that natural was, boom. She only got 1 strike. I got 4. And I'm still here and she not. So I'm just saying, where's the where the love at? I'm just saying to scratch our heads on that, right? I'm just saying, okay? Huh. Yeah. But y'all know how we be talking. And we be saying never try to have it out for somebody else because it ain't going to do nothing but blow up in your face, right? For real. Never do somebody else bad. Karma is real. Sometimes karma be right around the corner. Sometimes karma come, honey, at the time of your life where you think that you riding that wave and you got it going on. Everything going right for you. Then boom, your whole world upside down. But don't just say, oh, Lord, why me? No, 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 no. Think back. Okay? Think back. Think back to the time that you bucked up to your mama. Think back to the time that you fucking called your mama a bitch. Think back to the time you did you robbed them, that old couple. Think back to the time that you whatever. Karma, you don't get to do people wrong and think that you're gonna walk around and karma just gonna say, I ain't even, no, I'm just let them have that. I'm gonna sweep it under the rug. I owe them one. No, karma don't owe nobody nothing. Nothing. That's not karma's job. Karma don't get lost. Karma don't use GPS or none of that. Point blank period. Y'all know sometimes Brazil dang gon' I'll pull out the Bible in a minute. Okay? Boom. So y'all, let's get back into this, right? Y'all hold up. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. So where was we at? I think we was on her mentality. So anyway, y'all know the mentality, honey, that she got. We all know the mentality, girl. We all know you over 50. It's a shame. It's a shame to have that mentality. Like, what she say, copper top. Yeah, we securing our future with coins. Say who now? And y'all, I had to literally, y'all, I had to tell her that, y'all, some things that I'm literally letting y'all know about. It's locked. Okay, these excerpts, they literally are. They might have came from like an old conversation or something, an old discussion that we've had, and it's locked now. But yeah, it was said. Her mentality is that she thinks um that literally she does not really think like an average woman. She don't think like the average woman. Okay, I think her mentality is stuck because there was childhood trauma. I think that she's stuck back in that time. Okay, mentally. Okay, since she is talking about mentality, let's break down mentality. Okay, because that's what I do. I break down things. Okay, so let's break down mentality. Now, at 50 years old, which is half of 100, that's like you got one leg in and one leg out. Reason why I say that, because it is a fact out of her mouth. Supposed to be taking 500 milligrams of metformin. Okay, now it is a fact. Okay, it's her upload. She was living at Uncle Ray's house over there. She got a shot in her knee, a cortisone shot. Okay, that's another fact. Now it is a fact. Her upload, I caught it. Okay. uh She's supposed to be walking on a cane, but y'all ain't seen that. It is a fact. I caught it. She was down there in Florida on the bed with a pair of glasses. So girl's supposed to be wearing, girl, 50, you acting like you Katana Jade off of Mortal Kombat. You acting like you a spring chicken. I'm just saying. No. So when we talk about the mentalities, those are the examples. That's her mentality. If any woman who thinks in her head that yes, she's 16 and she's still acting that she's 16, I mean, the promiscuity, the different men, the unprotected sex, we done heard her brag about that. We have heard her literally talk about, even told her to dance for a man that's laid back on his bed, laid back on his and on his bed, hands behind his head, and she told her little cousin dance for him. That is a grown woman whose mentality literally exudes young girl. It exudes young girl. It exudes can't get right. Point blank, period. No woman in their right mind is going to exploit their young female cousin in that manner. For a grown man that they had not seen since they was 5. Come on now, these are words, not mine. I mean, I'm just saying, I can repeat it, kind of, because since it's factual, it's her words and not mine. Okay? Now, she say, I'm tell y'all, because I cut bitches. So you do. Word up. You cut bitches now. Yeah. Let me tell y'all, let's go back down memory lane. Boy, let me tell y'all, I love it when I'm talking about you trying to throw daggers. You really want to you really want to take it there with me. You want to go back down memory lane with a chick that you had to lie and put false strikes in, a chick that you got to lie on and convince people that it's upset. She obsessed with me. Bitch, I'm not obsessed with you. You're my work. I get paid for what I do. Okay? Just like what you get paid for over there, because you sit up and you show all this madness. You show spit flying, lie telling, storytelling, sleeping with this man, breaking up this happy home. I get paid for giving a good word and a good message to the people. I get paid for what I'm saying on all kind of different levels. What's your levels? Put it on the scale. Who tilting? Who tilting and who tipping? I'm just saying. You know you can't touch me, girl. Now, y'all, she's like, we can go back down memory lane. Y'all know I say couple. We can go back down memory lane. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Y'all remember, he moved in. Yeah. He moved in an attic. He was already living in an attic. Okay. It wasn't like you was at your mama's house in the attic. It wasn't like you was at your uncle's house in the attic. No, you was at a strange little old man's attic. Okay. The attic was very hot. Which everybody knows, attics are hot. Not only was you up there with a cat, you had a whole family of rats, Templeton them, and they children. They was up there too. Okay? I'm just saying now, we got to talk facts, y'all. We have to talk facts. So, he moved in. Now, everybody seen all kind of bottles. I mean, it was from the first time that we ever seen Copper. We seen him with the red cup. Okay? Everybody know what a red cup indicates. Okay? Every time we seen him, every time, the day your mama met him, he was drunk. He was an alcoholic. Period, point blank. To get him back, we've seen you buy alcohol, just to literally set the mood to get him back. Okay, we done seen all this. So, when you want to go down memory lane, I hope you're ready to go down memory lane with facts, okay, and not some more lies, okay? But period, when a person gets like that and gets themselves, you already know already know. Well, you already know who's lying. When a person they loud and they want to over talk you and won't let you get it out, you already know it's because they don't want the truth to come out. Okay, point blank. Period. Now, if we was to go down memory lane, we could talk about how you was sugar mama, how he used you in and out. We could talk about how hell, we went there yesterday a little bit, and we was talking about y'all the fake cease and desist. When we was talking about the false strikes yesterday, when we was talking about who was behind that channel, we went there a little bit yesterday. We was down memory lane. So I'm just saying, okay. So she went on and she went on. I'm very educated. Say you is. You're very educated, but yet and still you haven't worked on a real job since. Because I don't. This is my opinion. I don't. I'm not there to turn the lights on and off. Y'all know I say that all the time. But I do not believe, I do not believe that there is no healthcare job. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, or fried damn bologna. Hell no. I don't believe it. Okay? For one, if you're in the healthcare job, sweetheart, you do not wear sundresses to work. Point blank, period. When you're in the healthcare business, okay? When you're in that field, we wear scrubs, okay? We are labeled as heroes. Heroes don't only wear capes, baby. They wear scrubs too, okay? Shout out to all my people in the healthcare field, okay? Now, we can talk about that, okay? Because she says that, but from what I know and what's factual is the last time she really worked was she was in Florida. She was living at Bucky House in Florida, okay? And she worked for that company that was like a telemarketing, okay? Boom. That's the only time. Y'all, this right here, this is new news to me. This job shit. Okay. So period. That's all I can tell y'all about that time, but that's all I need to say for right now. So then she goes on to say that women get mad because she can she can get and show a man. Lord have mercy. He never do. He never have mercy. I guess the Lord be up there saying, have mercy for what? You got it. You be telling the truth. I mean, you be wiping. How Boosie say, wipe me down, or wipe me down. Like, I guess God be saying, for what? What I'm gonna have mercy for? You be doing what you need to be doing. You doing you. You got them lying. You got them shook. You got them cussing. You got them sending out fake documents. Come on now. You got them creating and working behind a panel, working behind fake channels, all that. So you doing your due diligence, okay? They the ones pressed. Period, y'all. So she said that women get mad at her cause. I can get and I can show. Anybody can get and show. I mean, men stand on corners all the time. That's what it looked like. You going to the nearest damn corner, the nearest ABC store, the nearest hood store, convenience store. You hitting up the doggone plenty of fish. You hitting up the media sites just to find somebody for what? To dig up in you, boo. To find somebody. Girl, you was bragging on unprotected sex and you didn't know copper top from a can of paint. Come on now. Come on now. Who doing that? Who out here doing that? And if you are, ladies, nah, we ain't doing that no more. No, we ain't doing that no more because you don't know what he out here doing, and you don't know what they out here doing, who he doing it with. It's a domino effect. It just go on and on and on. But nah, don't do that anymore. Now, because you know how in the time we living in now, child, honey, you can't even look at a person and tell if they walking around with the 9/11 with that or not. You really can't. Okay? I mean seriously. Only time you'll be able to tell is if you done seen their papers or if you is a nurse somewhere and you giving out big Tarvy and medicines for that. No, because ain't nobody gonna tell you that they walking around with the 9/11. Nobody not gonna tell you they walking around with whole herpes, HIV. They're not gonna tell you nothing if they do know themselves. Okay? So now don't be putting your mouth on people, y'all, young ladies. Don't be that's out. Okay? But since you want to go there, you want to go back down memory lane with the Brads over here. Okay? Since you want to go there, you just had a little young buck, somebody's child, somebody chapped after they don't put him out because he want to be doggone putting all kind of pieces up on Facebook and he want to be slanging drugs and stuff in their house. Okay? Here you come, Miss Clean Up Woman, with your old behind limping tail. Huh? Messed up in the head. That's the only way you can get a peace of mind. The only thing that make you feel whole. Okay, the only thing make you feel like you important, is the you getting somebody running up in you. That's bad. Now that is you said what your mentality, girl? That's a messed up mentality. Okay, period. That's the mentality that's literally saying you need to go and sit down and talk to somebody for real. That childhood trauma got you messed up, baby, from the flow up on down. Ooh, girl, it's got you messed up. You don't see it, baby. You don't see it. That thumbnail, I see. I look. I said, wow. What? And she, yeah. Huh, them young boys. What? Girl, it's a difference. You 50. How old? 53. It's a big difference in literally why you ain't getting somebody that's like you 53, 33. That's 20 years younger than you right there. Why you got to go and literally go to the daycare? Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense, baby. It's a line, okay? It's a line that creates division, okay? It's a line between crazy and cuckoo. It's borderline with you. You are borderline cuckoo. You is a little bit far gone, a notch or two up from cuckoo. Okay, you already at the crazy. You already at the crazy, especially with your with that review with that seafood boy, honey, child. You know, Bethany girl, you know I'ma tag you in this. You already know, honey. I know when she see this, whoo, if she ain't already done seen it. I said, wow, will y'all look at this shit? Huh. Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm just saying. So y'all, after then, she was like, yeah, cause women they get mad at me, and I'm like, mad for what? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why would they get mad? Get mad for what? I mean, period. Yeah, cause they out here and they ugly. Girl, you have been riding with that. Can you say something else? Cause I mean, you literally you started that because that's the only thing that you could say. I have told you I have told you, hey, Umbrella Corporation, I have told you before, you saying that, girl, that is because what else can you say? What else is you going to find to clap back, to reply to? What else? What else truthful can you find? Because you did. You put up the Show a Man challenge. Okay. You already know. I got in there. I got in there with no problem. And then boom, you started with that. And I was like, what the fuck would make you? What the fuck would make you even say that? And then people say, because that's all she got to say. Brazzy, come on now. That's all she got to say. And then I was like, that does make sense. That's all that you can say. I've never heard that. I mean, I don't have to. You've seen what I'm working with. Okay? You've seen what I'm working with. You even tried to duplicate an entire video. Tell the people about that. Tell the people about that. The one that we was at the Red Crab. You tried to duplicate it with 3 dreads, baby, on down to the words. Girl, I am the GOAT. Okay? I got to be the GOAT. Because you want to be in the friend zone. You want to be just like the friend zone. You want the blueprint, but you ain't got it. I keep telling you, your views is only coming because of your affiliation, boo. Because of your affiliation. Before I locked my content, okay? Who was hitting? We was hitting the same numbers. We was hitting the same numbers. That should tell you a lot right there. That should tell you a lot right there. Y'all, so moving on from that, right? Let's move on because she ain't talking about nothing. Let me say this to back that up, right? When she say, yeah, cause I'm this, I'm that, y'all. I know y'all watching the video. I know a lot of y'all watching it on your other devices, right? Have y'all heard the part where she from my hair follicles to my toenails? I said, this motherfucker keep using that shit. Bitch, that was my line from 2 years ago. I was in my apartment at my desk doing what I do. Back then I was eating and reacting at the same time. And I had on a mint green camisole. My nails was mint green. My hair was in freshly braided braids from the Africans, of course. And I was going off on, at the time, I forget what the hell was her damn name. Sub for Sub, I think. And I was going off on her and somebody from her account. And remember I told you, I was like, I never do that again. No, I never do that again. Because it ain't like we was... I just I never do that again. It was stupid. Okay, it was stupid on my part because even though I did it, and I was mad, I was clapping back or whatever, but I wasn't talking to nobody but my phone. So no, I've never done that again since then. But yeah, in that video, don't Tater, please don't make me open that one up, screen record it, just that part, and put it up where I said it to further show, okay, that I'm no liar. I cannot stand a liar. I cannot stand a liar. I can't stand a jealous person. They know they're not the shit, okay? I can't stand that, period, point blank. All right? But don't make me, because I will. I will screen record that girl, okay? I will literally put that up to prove you wrong. You say the word. Period. Say the word. Oh, here go another line, y'all. Because what's for me is for me. There go another line. Damn, that was a quote I was using. Bitch, she steal my hashtags, my quotes. I literally told y'all, like, this is a quote for y'all to use. What's for you is for you. This motherfucker, I wasn't talking to you and you know it. I done told you you're not welcome over here in the zone. Why do you listen to my every single live? We know you do. We can tell you do because the things that when you clap back like this, look at the things that you saying. Who are you talking to or about? Everybody and their grandma know. Everybody. When you say, yeah, y'all cut it up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Sure, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Bitch. Yeah, everybody knows. Girl, I got you literally over there. Like, do something. I mean, hey, Queen, good morning. Everybody's just saying, like, you are at the bottom of the barrel. You at the bottom of the barrel, but you want to act like that you are on cloud nine. You want to act like you on cloud nine. And I have to come in, I have to sweep down, okay? I have to sweep down and clean it up. Literally. Like, y'all, this is life. Everybody go through things. People ain't rich out here. Some people is rich. But for those people who not rich, and for those people who might be going through something, girl, it's something called life. So what? Like, what? Why are you so hard pressed on trying to make it seem like you better than this and that? And you're not. You're not. You know why you're not, baby? You're not because, first of all, you don't mock your mama's chronic pain. Second of all, okay, I believe, in my opinion, I believe that it was some childhood trauma there. I believe that, maybe, y'all, I know this, it's my opinion, okay? I believe that somebody did something heinous to her. Mama seen her doing something heinous to somebody. Hey, I'm just saying that's what it's giving because she's acting cuckoo. She's doing stuff that people just don't normally do. Then not on top of that, she's showing it on her channel. Period. Normally, if people do something, they try to, for human beings, they try to keep it covered. They try to keep it covered. You know how, y'all, here's an example. Preachers. Y'all know them preachers that we done seen on the news, on TV, behind closed door, they messing with kids. They try to keep it covered, right? Because that's what human beings do. I have never, ever, ever seen somebody like you that would come out and literally brag on sleeping with the pedophile. I've never seen it. Ever. Okay? And that's what make me the creme de la creme. Because I'm going to talk about it. Okay? You literally mocked your mama's chronic pain. And said, that's why her body hurt. I'm going to talk about it. Because I think that's the lowest of the low. Okay? Damn them men. Damn them little boys. No, that's on you. You really, go ahead. Because you might be getting that little temporary fix or whatever. Okay? But really and truly, behind closed doors, when you're not live, you going through it. I don't care what you say. You going through it. Ain't nowhere in the hell. That ain't making you happy. It's not. That is not making you happy. Girl, you know what time it is. You 50-something years old. That is not making you happy. You're not out here striving to do right. You're not out here striving. No, 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 no. It's just coming left and right, left and right. It's coming to you left and right, left and right. It's not like you wake up. Okay, you wake up and I'm doing all I can. I'm trying. You being patient. You just waiting on your day. Your breakthrough finna come. You know it. You feel it. No. Every day with you it's some more karma whooping your ass out here. And literally, it's because you done whooped other people's ass. You bullied other people. Okay? And I don't mean, well, I don't know if you did your mama or not. I don't know, but I know you ain't did none of your peers. No. Hell no. No. Shit. Okay? But literally, karma is giving you a ass whooping. Every time you turn around, something happens. Something happens every time you turn around. Damn, you just move out of damn one. Damn, you in another. Move out of one, in another. Then before you squatting in one, you squatting in another, squatting in the car. I say, what? I mean, come on, it's just not a good look. Okay? Then down there in Florida, look how you did Bucky. Look how you did that man. Look how you did the old man. Remember Nicole? She did the interview. She doggone exposed a whole lot of stuff we didn't even know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look how you done did Boat Jeffrey. Okay? Look how many people you done used, stole from. I'm just saying. Okay? So maybe that's the reason why you getting your karma. Then not on top of that. Hold up. Hold up. I ain't through. What about all them times you done played with God? All them times that you done literally took the Bible, threw it, stomped on it with your actions, spit on it with your actions. Yeah. Remember that day you was down at that park with Thomas? Yeah. You remember going to that church? You remember taking a picture with that deacon? We ain't seen that deacon no more. Yeah. You ain't seen no church no more either. Yeah, but you always come through. When I speak about the church, here you come through. Talking about some God or what you grateful for or anything. Anything. You just feed off of my commentary and you try to spin the narrative, right? But karma watching you. Karma hear everything. She see everything. And that's why karma comes in the midnight hour, baby. Karma right there around the corner. Karma giving you an ass whooping that your mama couldn't give you because you was too hot. You wouldn't listen. You already was big. You already was big. So I know Mama D wasn't damn wrestling with you and carrying on. Hell no. I know she wasn't. You was too grown. You was hot. You was too far gone. It was too much to pull you back. I already know what she went through. Okay? But then she went through that when her health problems started hitting. Because Mama D, it strike me, in my opinion, from the things that I done seen, that Mama D was probably just like you. And I'm talking about from what I've seen when she was up and on YouTube and y'all was doing that. What was that out there? I guess it was a block party type thing. Oh, this was years ago. It struck me like she was just like you, and that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it, y'all. That is my full opinion. Queen said facts. Yeah, Queen, you remember? So all of that, the what's for me is for me, y'all. You know, I didn't even finish listening to that because I said, this boy, I said, let me hurry up, honey. Let me hurry up and say what I got to say and finish talking to my people. You know what I'm saying? Because this don't make no sense. So I never do. Sometimes when I be like looking at a video, I never can finish them. I never can finish them. I mean, because for one, it sounds stupid. You can just hear the venom in her voice. You can hear the anger in her voice. You can just hear. You all this, that, oh, yeah, you know, y'all women. Wow, talking about women, girl. Whew. Boy, I tell you, how women look, talking about how women look. And you know, y'all, sometimes for the most part, when I be talking and stuff, y'all, I don't be want to go. I really don't. I don't be want to go into like physical and stuff. I don't. But we could, you know. We could give her a taste of her own medicine. Y'all have heard me. I have. I have given her a taste of her own medicine plenty times. You know? But that ain't gonna straighten somebody up. Because I already know. She know. She the first person that look at her. I mean, she knows how she looks. Okay, maybe she is like Martin in life when he looked in the car window or that store window one and he looked at himself, you know, and Martin, he expected to see the younger version of himself. Okay, that's one example. Well, you got the movie Shallow Hal. That's another example. Y'all know I have told her, you got that shallow half syndrome, child. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay? Period. And that's how, that's how she acts. So we done talked about that, but we really don't have to do that because, like I said, she is the first one that sees her. Now, what's going on with her and how she acts and stuff, that's literally, that's just not like a trait. That's a sickness. She's delusional. That is a symptom, a syndrome. She is delusional. That is a trait of NPD. Narcissistic personality disorder. You know, a narcissistic being, they got a grandiose sense of importance. They think that they this and that and ain't. Okay? And nobody can tell them wrong. Like, for real, y'all. I met this person, and right off the gate, I knew they was a narcissist. I was talking to them, and I could just tell that she was a narcissist. Like, boy, I mean, like, literally, we talked for about 5 minutes, about 10 minutes, and 5 minutes in, I already knew. Like, child, honey, gone. So anyway, y'all, I just could tell. I just could tell just from, I think, from talking to her from talking to her, I could just tell what type of person that she was. And I don't know if things in her life might be like hers, but I do know this. Tator, Tator is a narcissist. She is a big narcissist. It's a lot of elements, a lot of layers. It's a lot of things that's been happened in the past. I mean, it's a lot going on with old girl. Okay, it's a lot, and but she thinks that it's like erasable. She thinks that, as long as she don't speak on it, it's not going, nobody is going to ever know. But that's not the case, baby. Cuz your higher power see everything. That's not the case. He see everything, and what goes on in the dark is going to come to the light. Maybe not when you think it's gonna come, but when you expect it or whatever. But what happens in the dark that you try to keep shut away, that you try to keep covered, it's literally gonna come. Okay, that's why y'all on these it's a thumbnail, it's a live stream, and it's the thumbnail is a curtain, and it's of a hand pulling that curtain back, and that's a indication that right there, that right there's an indication. Are we pulling back? Yeah, we talking about something important. We pulling back this curtain because there's people out there. They want to keep things covered up, and they want to hide it with something else. Yeah, we literally got into it yesterday when we was talking about who behind that channel over there. Yeah, I think we was talking about that. Certain people want to keep certain things, but why? Why you want to keep your identity so covered up? Why you want to keep the fact that you a pedophile so covered up? Why the fact that you want to keep it covered up? That you slept with this pedophile. Why you want to keep it covered up? This, that, and the third. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. Like, literally. Okay, that's how it is. Now, if we was to talk about y'all look, y'all look. I think y'all get the gist. Y'all have seen the video, and if you haven't, I'm sure that you gonna see the video. And I know I know you're gonna be shaking your head. I know you're gonna be shaking your head like, what the I mean, cause old girl over there mad back. I mean, she is mad back. And I'm like, wow, President did it again. Oops. See how that go? And all day. I'm just saying, girl. I mean, I'm just saying, cause I just don't see. Well, I would conduct myself a little bit better anyway. I wouldn't have mugs, cause I mean, they done tried. They done tried, but it ain't work. It didn't have me talking out the side of my neck. It didn't have me talking delusional. It didn't have me talking and all up in the camera and spitting and carrying. Hell no. It didn't have me doing all that. I told y'all, um, boy, I did, because it pissed me off. It was a long time ago. That first time I was talking about, and that happened, honey. And I let her know what. Did I? Shit, honey. So I let her know, and that's where you heard the what did I say to her? Child, I think I was like, girl, bye. I'm like that, child. Honey, I'm like that from my hair follicles to my toenails. What the fuck is you talking about? Fuck up out of here. I literally had to let her know, and that's what she got. When I first heard that, like for real, Tater Tot. You heard me say that, right? I mean, to how can you look at yourself and just know that you're not half of what you say? And sometimes, to be honest with y'all, like to sit here and talk about, the physical and go on and on and on, it do as a person, that doesn't make me feel good. That don't make me smile. I mean, I don't be wanting to do it, but sometimes, like a person, they need a taste of their own damn medicine. And so I have given it back. But it's like, what is that gonna do? For me sit here and talk about physical things. I done said it so many times. Why I got to keep? She already know. Okay, she already know. But it's her with the lies and trying to spin the narrative around. She already know. She don't know what's up with her. She already know that she don't know what's up with that line. She already know that she really and truly that they bottom of the barrel ninjas. She already know that. She already knows that. I mean, yes, she's delusional about things because it's delusional to think that you still look like you did 15 years ago. It's delusional as hell to think that. No, ma'am, you didn't take proper care of yourself. Period. You did not. Uh, them, it's given that it was a lot of hardcore drug abuse going on. Okay, now we seen her literally abusing alcohol a lot with copper. We seen that. The 8% to come from the gas station. Yeah, we seen that. It ain't nothing Brazzy making up. Now we seen that. So when you continuously just drink and drink and drink and drink, you messing up. Okay, you messing up your liver for one. You messing up that stuff literally. Okay, it takes a toll on your skin, all your teeth, uh, nails. I mean, it just take a toll on your body. Especially, I'm just saying. Okay, just want to throw it out there, but a lot of it, it do, you know, it do show later on. It show later on. It show up on your body. Period. Point blank. And to sit here and just like to go, go on and on and on about how she looked. Like, no, I ain't got to do that. I think y'all already know. I think y'all already know. Okay. But what I am finna do though, child, honey, y'all. Before I get into it, let me catch up real quick. Let me talk about something. You know, yesterday, uh, we had pulled back the curtain a little bit, peeled back some layers and stuff, and we kind of was talking about who was really behind them false strikes, and that fake ass cease and desist letter that was sent out. Yeah, and I just want to remind y'all again that a real attorney ain't moving like that. I'm talking about a real attorney that ever they won't ever you'll never see a document or well no because the attorneys I done had I ain't never got no document through no email. I ain't never got no document. No, they got your mail. That's what the hell they got your damn address for. Okay, an attorney. Like I'm just saying they don't do that. Emails are for certain things. Okay, I'm talking about they sent that damn cease and desist letter PDF style, y'all. Like it was a grocery list or something. I'm just saying, like it was just any damn thing. Okay. So anyway, y'all, just know that if it's legit, okay, it's gonna come certified mail. Okay, if it's something as high power or important as a cease and desist letter, it's gonna come certified mail. Somebody gonna have to sign for that baby. Okay, it, period. It's tracked. It's got a paper trail and all. Okay, point blank. Period. So before we move on, I just want you just take a little second, take a little minute, and ask yourself. Just ask yourself why. Just ask yourself for real. Why would somebody go through? all of that trouble to create or copy and paste, whatever they did, okay, a legal letter, and then go through the trouble to file not one, not two, not three, not four false copyright strikes, knowing damn well it wasn't no truth to them, knowing it wasn't no validity to them. I'm just saying, why would somebody go through the trouble to do that? To literally like abuse the system, y'all, knowing it wasn't true. Y'all check this out. Y'all know how we said that somebody was doing all the work and working behind the scenes. But y'all know on my community wall when I put up the information and the details about the false strikes, whose name was on there? Tator's full name. Not the other channel. Not the other channel, y'all. Tator. So if anybody got caught or go down, right, for putting in the strikes, it wouldn't be them. All the dirty work was being done with her name attached to it. This is how stupid she is, okay? This is your actions is stupid, okay? Now run tell him she over there calling me stupid. She bullying me. No, your actions is stupid, okay? It is stupid to do the things that you do, okay? And come out with the type of results that you coming out with. That's stupid to know better and won't do better. That is just stupid. It's stupid to be 53 years old and sleeping with a child that's old enough to be your child. That is stupid. That is low. That is trifling. Period. And that's showing that you ain't got no morals. I don't care if you don't got kids. I don't care. That's showing you ain't got no morals, no kind of self-respect. Ain't no damn way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. Because first of all, if we don't even mesh psychologically, how in the hell can we mesh? I don't want to mess with you. I don't want to mesh with you. And tie no soul tie with you. No, I don't want to go there sexually with you. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even get on your level and you can't get on mine mentally. We can't even have a conversation. Damn, we enjoying some damn crab legs and all we doing is grunting. What the hell? Good. Yeah. Like we them people up there in West Virginia. Y'all know. Heads people. Yeah. But anyway, y'all. So if you would ask yourself, why would you go through all of that trouble, right? To file that letter and then abuse the system. And then when it boils down to it and I fight back and this, that, and third, everything got your name on there. You ain't think of that? Or you just was too gone. You was just too gone because you was caught up in eating like a dog. You was caught up in you caught up in all the sloppy. You caught up. Your mind is literally on the wrong things. Okay, you literally thinking about the wrong things. Period. So I literally was thinking about that, and I said to myself, because the goal, it wasn't the truth. No. The goal wasn't the truth, Brazzy. The goal was not the truth. The goal was removal. That was the goal. That's literally what the intention was. The intention was to get Kim up out of here. We need that China gone. Okay? So, but you was what would they call it? The flunky. You was the flunky. They did the dirty work, right? But your name was on the work. That's kind of like kingpins. Kingpins have worker bees, so that if anybody get busted, it ain't coming back to the kingpin. It's not. They're not going to be traced. He's not going to be traced, right? Same thing. It's equivalent to that. This is on a lower scale, but it's kind of like the same thing. Point blank. Period. No trace. I believe you, Brazzy. Yeah. Think about it. So in the end, right, while this was going on, it was just removed. We just need her gone, want her gone, okay? And they was literally firing her up, saying all the right stuff that she wanted to hear, talking big shit about me. We mentioned that yesterday. Y'all know that was like literally, honey, she was smiling. That's why she would come, I feel good. I knew that I would. But honey, if she didn't think she was on Soul Train in the 70s, that's why I'm taking her down. Yeah, you gone. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. I'm coming for blood. Wow. And I'm over there at the chess table with my shades on. Mm-hmm. Got my poker face on. Like, this bitch think. She got me for all the way up. Down the street to the sit go. Okay? I'm just saying. So I fought, right? I did what I needed to do. And what did YouTube do? They vindicated me. Took old girl out. Like, girl, get on up out of here. You ain't doing that no way. Bye. Bye. Now, I'm just saying. Okay? So, because I talk about the truth, because I reveal the truth, right? Their truth, it ain't no truth. The bottom line for them was the removal of me and my channel. They used her to do all the dirty work. Sign your name on it. Because, even Natural, she was coming through saying, well, girl, we know you ain't did that. You ain't even smart enough, this, that, and third. Y'all know the stuff that she used to say, okay? Even though she just did it wrong. She went too hard. Her being kicked off, she did that to herself. She did that to her channel. I mean, she literally even said it. I don't give a F. I don't get this and that. She did all that, all right? But I do. Period. Y'all hold on. Y'all, I'm coming. I'm coming. Y'all hold up. I am back, y'all. I'm back. Lord, I'm over here multitasking. Something else going on. Y'all, so I forget where I left off what we was talking about. Um, where was we at? Queen, and you still in here? You still in here, girl? Where we leave off? Let me pick up on something, y'all. I think I was talking about yesterday and the things that we was uncovering yesterday. I think we was talking about that, but because we already talked about this other little shit she was talking about, but literally, y'all, I want to talk about. Oh, I know. We was talking about the cease and desist. We was talking about that. We was talking about how when that how when that letter was drawn and it was copied and pasted and this, that, and the third. We talked about all that, right? And we was talking about the people her using her as to do the dirty work. We was talking about that. And I was literally telling y'all that the bottom line, the goal was the removal of me. Okay, and I was asking y'all, um, what you thought about that? You know what I'm saying? Um, because the thing is, why? That's the question. Why? Why would I be the target? Why would me and my commentary be so, why would it have people so pressed on getting me up out of here? Why would people be go so hard, you know, like around the time when it was Copper and I had went off on Copper when he had did that, when he was talking to women and the threatening and cussing people out, and she was sitting right there beside him, like the mistress, okay, in that Tyler Perry movie. I told y'all about that yesterday, but I'm wondering why they wanted me gone so fucking bad. Why? Is it because of some of the stuff that I talk about? Is it because I talk about what they don't want y'all to know? What they don't want their subscribers, their loyal riders, okay? The people that sit up on their panels and listen to them. Is it because of that? I'm just saying. Because they want people to continuously stay in the shadows and be wondering about them, wondering, and hang on to their every word. Ciao, goodbye. I know. But you listening. Bye. Say she is, really. Well, can you tell her? Can you tell her to step them cookies up? Can you tell her to, what's the message? Like, to finesse a little bit. You know, polish up. Polish up on what she giving the people. Okay? See, it's subscribers, it's the supporters, it's the people watching that's just like her, that literally is fueling, that's feeding, feeding that delusion. That feeds that delusion, that's literally keeping her thinking like, this is, girl, yeah, you telling the people, yeah, girl, yeah, because, y'all just like her. It's people out there that's just like her. So of course they're going to cheer for her. Of course, they're going to root for her because they just like her. Period. Point blank. It's no other way. It's no other way. Um, if you have somebody like preachers, don't they? The people listening to them, don't they congregation hang on to their every word? Don't they? Huh? You got some congregations, honey. They driving little Flintstone whips. But the preacher, he driving Maybachs. The preacher, he driving I'm talking about big whips. Okay? I'm just saying. It's the truth, so it's the same thing. But the truth, y'all, you can't silence somebody who you cannot silence somebody who literally is building their content, okay, on receipts, on facts, on the truth, okay, and their own opinion. Sometimes their opinion includes their words. So, that's not harassment. That's not bullying, okay? That's commentary. And the more they try to shut me up, the louder the truth gonna get. The bigger the message is gonna get, okay? The more they try, the harder I'm coming. Okay? Point blank, period. And speaking of truth, y'all, let's talk about something I seen that had me hollering, okay? Because when I seen it, to be honest, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I'm talking about old girl. She decided to review the laughing crab. She decided to review a seafood boil from a restaurant by the name of the Laughing Crab. And the Laughing Crab, I'm just gonna tell y'all, they didn't deserve that. They did not deserve that at all. I mean, she literally just gave y'all's restaurant 1 star. Okay? 1 star. Um, because what should have been like a basic review, on a seafood boil, okay, it literally turned into a whole unintended comedy show. It was, I mean, whoo, child, it was something. Okay, now let me. I'm gonna run through this, y'all, right quick, and I just want to give y'all like the breakdown. Okay, since they have breakdowns, Let me break this down. Let me break that down. Okay, now the first thing that I noticed when if we talk about the review, I noticed the setup. I noticed the setup, y'all. I mean, the food, you really could not you couldn't focus on the food for the background, the setup. The entire time that live stream, it was full home chaos. That's the mode that we was in from the jump. Period. I'm talking about there was spit flying across the table like we was at SeaWorld somewhere, at a water park somewhere. Um, and if you think I'm being funny, okay? If you think I'm being funny, just know that I'm not. This is the truth, okay? There was gnats in the camera. Gnats was all up in the camera frame. Like, they done signed the damn NDA theyself. I mean, an NDA, for those of y'all who don't know, that's is the acronym for non-disclosure agreement. Okay, that's how close they was in the camera. So then we seen, if we speak of gnats, you saw the the gnats in the spray bottle. And what she do on camera? She pulled out a damn bottle, y'all, and started spritzing and at the gnats while she was eating. Mid review now, on live, while the camera is going. Now, I done seen uh some like seasoning sprays. Okay, I done seen some lemon juice, but I ain't never ever. I've never seen a seafood review, okay, that turned into a damn pest control commercial. Mm-mm. Child, I'm just saying, y'all. I know Bethany I know she hollered when she seen that. Child. I know she hollered. Now the table, the table was cluttered. And when I say cluttered, I'm talking about move three things just to put the plate down cluttered. And then, y'all, as if it wasn't chaotic, right? If it wasn't already chaotic enough, we literally um we heard, and we got a soundtrack, okay? We got a whole soundtrack from that wailing ass cat that was in the background. Just the wow, wow, wow. Like it was auditioning for America's Got Talent. Like, for real. Wow, wow. I mean, it got louder and louder and louder. And the crazy part of it all is I still don't know if the laughing crab, I still don't know if the food was good or bad. Cause 90% of my attention was on everything else. Was on the background, the gnats, the spray bottle, the clutter. Okay? I mean, literally. So that's why I'm saying it wasn't a seafood board review. I don't know what the hell was going on. I really don't. Um, I just missed the focus. Okay, I missed the focus. I'm pretty sure if y'all done seen it, y'all missed the focus too. It was laughable at best. It was laughable. Like, them people, I know, I know. You shouldn't have did them like that. They didn't deserve that. She shouldn't have did them people like that. They did not deserve that at all. At all. I mean, it was just chaotic, y'all. And y'all know that. I mean, everything was chaotic, okay? So, I literally, um, the laughing crowd, they didn't stand a chance. Okay. Like I told y'all, it just should have been a basic ass review, and it wasn't. It literally was a shit show. Period, point blank. It was a shit show. Okay. Um, and if you did not, if anybody in here, if y'all didn't catch the live from yesterday, y'all go and catch the live. Okay. Then the live from the day before, from all the lives. Okay. If y'all, I'm pretty sure, um, y'all listening and keeping up with the stuff that that she uploads, and she mad. Period, point blank. Brother got in her feelings. She in her feelings again. Okay, she in her feelings again. So yeah, I did. I wanted to come through. I couldn't. I really couldn't, y'all. I said, wow. Now this right here, this is crazy. People are already out here seeing, doing the most. Doing the most. I'm sorry. I know it's some people that's mad. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. I know it's some people that's mad. It's some people that's gonna, well, yeah, I'll shake you, girl. Shake your girl, yeah. Get it, girl. Get it with them young boys. Oh, he cute. Like, for real? Of course you would say that. Because you ain't had none since none had you. I mean, period. But you don't get no one sees that same energy. Okay? Nobody sees that same energy when we get to talking about, you know, uh mama, her chronic pain, her mocking, her talking about homeless people, mocking their clothes, mocking people's drug addiction. hmm You don't have that energy. You don't get that energy. Nobody sticks up for them. Nobody stands up for them. Nobody comes through and say anything. I'm just saying. But then you have people that is just like her, the cheerleaders. Oh yeah, they'll come through and they'll say something. But what they say is they try to make it like, it's okay. The stuff she do, that's okay. You know, uh, sleeping with pedos is fine. Loving on pedos is fine. You know what I'm saying? I guess it is that childhood trauma. I guess it is. I guess that is a part of normalcy now. I guess it is because it does. It happens a lot. Y'all know it happens a lot. I think that's one of the episodes over on my podcast when we talked about that. You know, um, knowing knowing that this person is a pedophile. So I like I said, I guess it is part of normalcy because it happens a lot. I literally told y'all about the young lady that I had met, and she was literally telling me that she was her husband. I guess I don't know when they got married. She said it was her husband, but I think years ago, supposedly he had touched some little girl, and I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird to me. Okay, it's just weird to me because it's like okay for women, and then when I have talked about that, I have literally gave y'all an example, and we was talking about the Jarvis Butts case and that little girl. That's not the only case though. That ain't the only case in which that's done happen. It happens all the time. Okay, I mean for anybody to literally not talk about it, it's because it ain't happened to their child. It's because they're not going through it. See, it's okay as long as it's somebody else, but then it's a whole different story when it's you. Okay? When it's you, when it's somebody that's close to you, now it's a problem. But it should have been a problem from day one. And that's why I literally brought it to everyone's attention. And that's why I had to go. I had to go at all costs. I don't care if it was lying. I had to go. Period, point blank. So that's my message to y'all today. I wanted to come through and talk about them two things. Yes, I wanted to come through and talk about that because it don't make no sense. It don't. It don't make no sense now. It didn't make no sense yesterday. It ain't gonna make no sense tomorrow if you're still doing the same thing. Okay, Tator? Because I know you're up in here listening. Okay, you're sitting back. Period. Mad. Boy, she called so many names, y'all. I said, wow, she was mad in the dark. In the dark, carrying on. Talking about, oh, I'm educated. Yeah, I'm this. Yeah, say, y'all, I can talk. So y'all women just mad. I can show it, man. Yeah, y'all ugly. Say, y'all ugly. Girl, you was 50-something years old. Honey, what beauty you had been done faded. Okay? It faded out right along with your damn actions. Okay? It faded out with the back. Honey, Karma, you think Karma riding shotgun. You think Karma paying you back. Every time you look in the mirror, that's literally showing you. Honey, ain't nothing. You don't even look the same. Period, point blank. Karma is really eating her up, okay? It's all a facade. It's all lies. It's all lies. Now, let me just say this, because I know. I already know. I'm ready. Let me just say that. I'm ready. Because I already know. And I mean, hey, it is what it is. But just know, I'm ready. So when you come, you be ready too. I promise you, you be ready too. Okay? I'm ready. But thank y'all for listening. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close this out. Y'all stay tuned, okay? Cause I'll be back. I'll be back because I got a whole lot more to say. All right, it has been real on this Monday morning. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe, okay? Tap the bell, get yourself set up. Mm, all that good stuff. Y'all know everything that I got going on, okay? I'm gonna have to go back and literally tweet some things in my description. Make sure that I put all the links and stuff in there. Y'all know I got the interview coming up with Kwame Teague. Okay. Y'all know that if you are an avid reader, have been, y'all know that he's the writer of the Dutch trilogy. Y'all know that I have literally told y'all about the movie Sin, S-I-N, that just dropped on Tubi. Go and take a look at that. He wrote that book, and it's now a movie. So y'all make sure that y'all go and check that out on Tubi, okay? uh and subscribe to the backup channel, subscribe to this channel, tap the bell. Oh, and make sure the link to the petition against the people out here that's filing these false copyright strikes against other channels. Yeah. Oh, and here's another thing I want to put y'all up on too. YouTube is rolling out something literally for that. For them people that's filing these false strikes. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my copy on my community wall. I'm gonna put that on my community wall because it's a new feature that's coming out. Um, I did take a picture of that. I'll make sure that I put that on my community wall for y'all to see. But it has something to do with the abuse of the copyright strikes. See, they paying attention. Okay, big shout out to YouTube. Big shout out to YouTube. Um, mm, 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 mm. Wow, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all stay tuned, okay? I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Happy Monday.